A commercial airline crew witnessed the flight of an enormous North Korean missile believed capable of reaching Washington, D.C. on the U.S. East Coast, Cathay Pacific officials have confirmed. Be advised, we witnessed the DPRK missile blow up and fall apart near our current location, the crew of Cathay Pacific Flight 893 reported on Wednesday, according to a company message obtained by the South China Morning Post. Hawaii is testing Cold Warrior and nuclear attack warning sirens in preparation for a possible missile strike from North Korea. The Iran-aligned group have escalated tensions after saying they fired a missile towards a nuclear power plant in Abu Dhabi. Over 2 million people have been displaced since the conflict in Yemen began in 2014. A beagle named Buttermilk makes a valiant attempt to escape a Virginia dog shelter. Fast bowlers feel the effects of New Delhi's smog during the third and final test against India. US President Donald Trump denies instructing James Comey to drop the investigation into Michael Flynn's dealings with Russia, and one of his lawyers takes responsibility for a controversial Saturday tweet. Large crowds of demonstrators gathered against government corruption in Tel Aviv on Saturday. The UK faces a deadline to meet key Brexit conditions, and China, the US, and Europe's biggest economies report their latest import and export numbers. The US bill plans to cut taxes by $1.4 trillion over a decade. Hawaii is testing Cold Warrior and nuclear attack warning sirens in preparation for a possible missile strike from North Korea. On Monday, the company said in a statement that the San Francisco to Hong Kong flight was far from the event location and continued flying normally after the missile re-entered the atmosphere. The airline said it does not plan to change its flight routes, even as North Korea seems intent on testing ever more technologically advanced missiles while it trades threats with the United States about a possible nuclear conflict. The launch of the Hwasong-15 intercontinental ballistic missile was the latest, and the largest and furthest flying, in a series of tests by North Korea this year. It launched just before 3 a.m. on Wednesday, as the Washington Post previously reported, from a mammoth truck whose tires were nearly as tall as North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. It flew for nearly an hour on a vertical trajectory that took it 4,500 kilometers above the Earth, a thrust that North Korea and international experts say could have taken it to the US East Coast if the missile's angle were adjusted. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email, you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. North Korea claims the new Hwasong-15 can carry a heavy warhead, although analysts say the one tested had an extremely light payload that allowed it fly further. And the country has much work to do before it can, as it has threatened, land a nuclear warhead in the United States. The missile tested on Wednesday crashed into the waters off Japan, 1,000 kilometers from the launch site in North Korea. That's when the crew of Cathay Pacific Flight 893 reported a sighting of what is suspected to be the re-entry of the recent DPRK test missile, the airline said in its statement.